Assalamu alaikum dear friends, how are you? I hope you all will be fine. Welcome to the very sixth class of Microsoft Excel 2021. I hope that you all will be fine and doing great. And before starting today's class, let us wait for our students a few minutes, 1 minute, and let all our students join the class so that we can start today's or guidelines of today's. I'm sharing you what it is going on. Today is class number 6 of this course. I hope you all will be fine and you are doing great. Today we will learn about Excel formulas and functions. So I'm going to start the class. Today's class will be very interesting and we will have mathematical calculations like what is Excel made for, and today will be very informative, very interesting, and very much interesting class for all of you. Let us wait for 1 minute more. Let others join also too. Let me check. I'm sharing the link of the class to the group so that all of you can join. Microsoft Excel class number 6. Join now. Join now. Yeah, I'm talking about Excel formulas and functions. So today we will discuss about basic arithmetic Excel formulas and some text formulas. So I'm going to start today's class and we will discuss these formulas, almost 24 formulas today, and these are very important formulas, and if you learn these formulas you will cover up most of the formulas, but some advanced formulas I will teach you in the upcoming classes, like conditional formulas. I am going to start from the first formula, that this is sum. So firstly I will elaborate about the formula and function, and when you think about a formula and a function, why we need to write them separately, a formula and a function. I could also write only formula or only function, but I use both of the words just because there is slight difference between these two terminologies. Formula. What is formula? Formula is a user defined function. A formula is a user defined function, and a function is a built-in Excel function. So you I think so that you will see the difference. If some operation is already built in Excel, and I have to just use that option. So if I want to use that option which is already built in Excel, it is called a function. And if I create of any of the I create any of my function, or I use some sort of mathematical calculation but not using the built-in function, then I will use the formula. So there is a difference between formula and function. Formula is user defined and function is Excel defined, built-in. It is a built-in technology, formula and function. So what are functions? For sometimes we need to repeat a task that is so boring and tedious, and we think that repeating this task manually may take a lot of time. For example, if I tell you to write this value 10,000 times, or make the sum of this value, add this value 75,000 times. So if you write it manually 75 75 75, or copy paste, it will take a lot of time. So to do this repetitively and to make this automated, we use function. So for example, there are many functions in Excel to do the tasks that are tedious, and that if we do manually, they can take a lot of time to consume. So that is the sole purpose of creating a function or using a function in Excel. So formula functions save our precious time, so that this time can be used in making decision, rather than to creating, rather than to multiplying, rather than to doing something again and again. So this is the most popular benefit of creating and using a function. Function saves your time. Function helps you in automation, and without the usage of function, it is very difficult to work within the office or in any other place. So automation, as you see that automation saves your precious time, and automation is necessary. So Excel is one of the tools that saves your time so much, and with the help of using its functions, its formulas, then you can use them and save your precious time, and also energy, because human mind is not made for doing with tedious and mental effort that is not of creative use. For example, humans are not made to do something 1 million or 10 million times. Computers can do that thing very easily. Computers are programmed by humans. So computers are programmed by humans, and programs are made by humans. So humans can do that thing, but creatively. So humans efficiently made the programs, and Excel is one of the best example of that programs, which helps us in automation. So now I'm going to start from the first function, and I will tell you about the syntax of writing a formula and function. So all of these are the function from number 1 to number 24. So in order to start writing a function or a formula, we use equals to sign, and I am going to utilize this first function to do an operation. Functions are always used to do an operation or doing some manipulation with the text or a number. So I am going to use sum formula is equals to sum, and I have this data set already in use. This data set is already in use. So I will utilize this data set, and if I need it, I will tell you that I will use another data set or create a data set within this video. So I am using this data set, and will you start using the first function. So I am doing the sum is equals to sum. I will write the sum. What the sum formula does, the sum formula adds all the numbers within the given range, and you start every formula in Excel by writing equals to, and I will start this formula by is equals to sum, sum, and remember that after writing the function name, then you will open the bracket and then you will close the bracket, and within these brackets you will write the name. Before closing the bracket, I will write what I want to do, and you can easily see that when I move my cursor over here, and Excel shows me that what kind of statements I need to put in these brackets. It says that if I want to use this function, I have these two arguments. These are called arguments. So I need number 1 and number 2, and number 1 may be any range, number 2 may be any range, number 3, and so on. So I want to take the sum of this. I want to do the sum of this complete range is equals to sum, and I will utilize this range. So I will select this range from here, and I will close the brackets and click on enter. So it showed me the sum of this complete range. So this way we can do the sum of any range, any two numbers or any range. And this sum can also be done by, for example, autosum. If I want to see the sum, its sum here, then I will click on here and click on autosum. It will also select, this method will also select the whole range and will make its sum, will show me its sum in the last line. So this is the second method of making a sum of any given range. And for example, we have done sum, and now we have to calculate average of a given range. How can we do this? By using Excel formula. So to calculate average of a given range, we use average is equals to average. Likewise, every time we start a formula, we use equals to and then formula name. Again, we open the bracket, and then we use the statement number 1 and statement number 2. Yeah, for example, I will select the whole range from here to there, and then I will select the whole range and click on enter. It will show me the average of this whole range. So now I have got the average of this complete range. So we can see that the average of this complete range is now seen. And for example, if I have nothing in this range, if I have some number blank over here, then Excel average formula will not count this number when calculate an average. And for example, if what does average A do? Average A does the same thing, but it will not consider the average of the numbers that are the cells that are blank. For example, equals to average A bracket. I will select this whole range, and I will click on it. I will select the whole range. I will open and close the braces, and I will click on enter. It again showing me this. And now I am going to make the maximum cells. I am going to make the maximum cells. So average A does not count any range, does not take average of any range other than the values. It does not take into account the text. You can see the effect here. When I write a over here, it does not take into consideration, and when I delete a, then it considers the complete value, the complete range. And now we are moving towards the max value. And for example, if I want to take if I want to find the maximum value in a data, I have this data and I want to find the maximum value of this range. So how can I find a maximum value of a range? I can do this by typing the formula is equals to max and then open bracket, then I will select this complete range and I will press enter. So it is showing me the maximum value, that is 85. 85 is the value which is maximum from this range, you can see over there. And after maximum value, we have to find minimum value. We will repeat this operation again and write is equals to max is equals to min to find the minimum value from this range, this complete range. And we will repeat these steps again and select them and click on enter. So we have seen over here that the minimum value is 54. Now if I want to count the number of cells, if I want to count the number of values, for example, I want to count the number of values from here to here. Maybe the values may be include text, not be only be the numbered value. So I will write this formula equals to count bracket and from select from here to there. So you can see that I will close the brackets and then I will click on enter, and it is showing me that it has 9 values, 9 cells values. So I will check this answer, and you can also see here that these 9 values are also written over here, and count 9 is shown here. You can see that 9 and here is also 9. So it is that it has verified our formula that we have count this by using this formula, count the number of values from this. And suppose if I want to count only numeric values and exclude those values that are non-numeric. So for example, if I write here over here a is not a numeric value, a is a text value, a is a text value, it is not a numeric value. So if I want to count only numeric values, so what will I write, which formula I used? I will use count a. So the difference between count and count a is that count includes all values, whereas count a includes only numeric values. It does not calculate text values. So for example, I am writing over here count a to elaborate this example, and equals to count a and then open the bracket, and then I will use this range complete and then select this range and enter. You can see there that count a included text value, whereas count include only numeric value. So you can see over here that count only includes numeric value, whereas count a includes numeric as well as text values. So here is the difference, that count a includes only numeric values, count includes only numeric values, count a includes all values. Now if I want to repeat a text multiple times, how can I do this? So I can do this by using this formula is equals to rept bracket and then I will select this, for example this, comma. For example, if I want to repeat a text, let us suppose that I have y is written over here. I want to repeat it 2 times. Is equals to rept bracket this text comma 2. So you can see over here that yy. So if you want to repeat a text multiple times or any text multiple times, then you can use this. And now if I want to find out the large value from a given range, how can I do this? I can do this just by this formula. Yes, is equals to large bracket array. I will select this range. I will select this range and click on this range, and I will write comma and then 0. I will write comma and then 1. So you can see that the largest number in this value in this array is 85. Suppose if I want to find the smallest value in this array, is equals to small bracket, I will add this formula, is equals to small bracket, and select this array, and then I will select this array, then I will press comma and then 1. So I will see the smallest number of this array. So if I want to see the second smallest number of this array, how can I do this? I will write this formula, is equals to small, and then I will select this whole range, then I will press comma. After that I will write 2, because I want to find out the second smallest value of this range. So the second value of smallest value from this range is 60. You can see over here the smallest is 54, the second smallest is 60. So in this case it is showing me the second smallest. So I'm not doing this, but just like I was showing this, how can you do this? And the next function is very interesting. Suppose you have a text in small letters. I have this text in small letters, yeah, my name Arsalan. It is written in small letters. How can I change it to proper format? I will use this formula, utilize this formula to change this to proper format. Means that it will correct the punctuation and will capitalize the first letter of this word. So let me show you. I am using this formula, is equals to proper. Let me increase the size so that you can see, equals to proper bracket, and I will use this my name, and I will click on enter. You can see over here that this word is now capitalized. Proper format means it is capitalized. Actually says that whenever you capitalize a word, it use proper formula. So you use the proper function, and you select the text which you want to make proper. And if I want to make it lower, keyword lower, how can I do this? Is equals to lower bracket, and for example I want to lower this word. I want to lower this word Usman. Now you can see that this word is now set to lower letters, small letters, which you say that small letters. And if again I want to change the this into all upper letters. How can I do this? Is equals to, we use a formula equals to U double P E R upper, and then bracket open, then this. You can see here that this words, all alphabets are now capitalized, so you can see it in capital and capital letters, large letters. And these are text related functions. The above all were number related functions, and these are text related functions. And one more is number related function. What is power? Suppose sometimes you need to find out the power of a function, and the power of a function, when you find out, how can you find the power of a number? When we say, we learn in mathematics that 2 multiplied by 2 is equals to 2 multiplied by 2 is equal to 4, or we can say that 2 bracket 2 is equals to 4. So it is the power. So how can we calculate the power of a function? We can calculate it by using this formula equals to POWER bracket, and which number I want to take the power of, for example 2, and how much power I want to calculate. I calculate the third power of this number 3 times. So I will use 3 and I will close this. Now I will see, it is showing me the answer 8. Is it correct or is it wrong? I think so that it is correct. It is correct because we say that 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 3 times. I asked Excel to calculate its power 3 times. Power of 2 3 times. So 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, equals to 3 times is equals to answer 8. It is, Excel is showing me the correct answer. Now the next formula I want to calculate is we use in schools. We have used it in schools, and it is also used very common. We take LCMs of numbers, and how can we find the LCM of a number? Is equals to LCM bracket 2 LCM. We take LCM of multiple numbers to find the least common multiple. What is LCM? LCM is the least common multiple. To find it, you can use this equals to LCM. To find this, you can use it equals to LCM, and then 2 and another number 3, another number 4. So to calculate the LCM, I will write this and click on enter. So it has shown me the LCM of 2, 3 and 4 is 214. So I successfully calculated LCM by using this formula. And suppose if I want to find out the length of a number or a text. What is the length? Length means the number of characters in a range, the number of characters in a cell or in a range. So if I want to find out the length of this character, how can I find the length of this character, the whole word? How can I do this? This can easily be done by writing and using this formula is equals to len, len, and then bracket, and then this, and it shows me that this word has 6 characters, and its length is 6 characters. So it is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6, but it has 1 2 3 4 5 67. It has 7 characters. Length is 7. So 1 to 7, it is 7. Suppose if I want to sometimes add a currency name, to a number. I want to add dollar. I want to add dollar sign to these by using formula. I want dollar sign to $75, $75, $60 to $60 and so on till the end. How can I do this? I can simply use is equals to DOLLAR and bracket and then select this, enter. You can see here that this number is now converted into dollars. So this is the easiest method to convert a number into dollar by using a formula, Excel formula. So I will write one time this formula and I will copy it, Ctrl C, and select the whole range and I will click on enter. So this has transformed all these numbers into dollars and currency. And not only dollar, if you want to change into another currency, you can set it by formatting, right clicking on formatting cell, but this is not the today's motto. So we have changed into dollars is equals to dollar and bracket and the number which we want to change into dollar sign. After that, sometimes we have numbers which have decimal places. If I write here the 75.45 and I want to change this to round down this number after the points, if I want to write round down or round up or simply round this number to that is not divisible. So simply I remove the numbers after the points places, decimal places. With 0 decimal places, I can do this by using this formula is equals to round bracket and Excel does itself. I will just have to select this and then I will close the braces and click on enter. So one thing I forgot, that I have to also use comma sign and then the number of digits I want to round it off. I want to round off 0 digits, so it removed all the decimal places after the 75. So this is a method of rounding. Excel take care of itself that whether it has to round up or round down if you use this formula round. And if you want to manually round up by using the formula, for example, let us suppose you can say that don't consider 0.5, consider 0.5. If you have found 0.5, then add 1. So Excel can also take your instruction and can work as a dump and def. If you want to round up a number in any case, then you use this formula equals to round up bracket and then again this, select this number and then comma, then 0. So you saw that it round up. Excel did not understand that you have 0.55 and you should not include 0.55 in the results, but it acted on your instructions. You said that in any case I want to round up this number, so Excel does this exactly. So in the same case, if I want to round down a number, and then I will use this instruction by using the equals to sign and round down. I will use the round down function equals to round down bracket and again this function, then again this function, then press comma, then 0. then it will always round down. The round up function always round up, and the round down function always round down. Keep it in mind. And suppose if we have learned a lot about number functions and a lot about text functions. Now we are learning about conversion into Romans. If I want to convert my text into Roman, how can I do this? Equals to Roman. You can do this by using this formula, Roman formula. Roman numerals, you know that Roman numerals. What are Roman numerals? I will show you. Equals to Roman and bracket, and then this. You can see here that these are called Roman letters or Roman characters. So if you want to change this to Roman characters or Roman numbers, then you can convert into Roman numbers easily by using this formula. Equals to Roman bracket n4. N4, I selected n4, so it converted into n4. And suppose if I want to, I have converted this to Roman. Now I want to again I have selected, I think so, that we have calculated the power of the numbers, so we don't need to take the power of the numbers this time. And we have to, I think so, that remove this, and yes, so now we have 23 functions. And suppose we have to use the text, we have to change our number into a text. How can I do this? I can do this just by simply using this formula. Equals to TEXT equals to TEXT bracket, and then this. So this, and it is asking me that which format you want to change it to. I want to change it to date format. For example, dd/mm /YYYY. I want to change it to date, so it change all of this into date. Suppose I want to convert a number into a text. How can I do this? I will write this number equal to text bracket 2, and int 0. So text text bracket 2, 0. I use this, and so again if I wanted to convert a number into a text, is equals to text bracket and this, or a number 2, 1. So it changed 2 to 1 and in the shape of text. So here is another method of changing a number to a text while replacing it to one number to another number. And suppose if I want to concatenate two strings. What is the process of concatenation? Concatenate, it is a new word in your vocabulary. Concatenate, and it is an excellent function of Excel that with the help of this you can combine two strings or two names. Then for example, if it is my name Arsalan, and here is my father name Jamal, and I want to it is my first name, it is my last name. I want to concatenate these two names and combine them to make a full name of mine. So how can I do this? I will use the concatenate function equals to concatenate bracket, and then I will equals to concatenate bracket open, then I will use this my first name. I want to put a space between my first name and last name, so I will use comma, and I will use the quotation marks, double quotes, and within double quotes I will put a space to display the empty space. I will again press a comma, and then I will select this. I will press enter, then this will concatenate these two words. So this is the method of concatenation of two different text or numbers or text or strings. So you can easily this by using the help of concatenation function that is made in Excel to help you. I hope you have watched this video, and this video will be available for you to watch. If you have any clarification, you have any confusion, you can ask me in the group on Facebook. The WhatsApp group is just for communication, but not this kind of things may be asked and easily replied, because spreadsheets are generally used in PCs, and we have to use PCs to give their answers. And I again request you to, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe, and also share my videos to your circles, friends, families, and so that they can also learn Excel. I love Excel, and I love teaching and learning Excel. So that's why I'm providing this training to all of you for free, to take the benefit from this opportunity and subscribe to my channel and enroll to this course, join our Facebook group, and share your achievements to the world, that you are now powerful with the excellent power of Microsoft Excel, and you will change your world, your life with the using by using the Excel's basics and advanced functions. And that's it. Today's class has finished, and the next class we will learn about logical functions. So that will be one more interesting class, and there are a few more classes, and I request you to please submit all quizzes so that after the completion of this training you will be able to get the certificate. And watch all videos. I know that you have problems due to timing difference in my country and all other country or in your countries, but don't take this as a hurdle that may stop you from going to progress, and take this an opportunity. You can watch videos if your time does not suit, but try to take live lectures. In this way you can learn more than when your teacher is live, that your focus increases and it is scientifically correct. So in the next video we will learn some more important functions of Microsoft Excel, and especially related to logical functions. I think so you would really enjoy, and you have learned a lot in today's class. That's why I am really appreciating your effort that you are now watching my videos, and I am really admiring your efforts, then that you are sharing your quizzes to me, and you are so much interested to learn Microsoft Excel. Thank you. Have a nice day.